Guys in capes.
Rogues who are sneaky.
Join Chris and Rodger as they
I think you've done this voice before.
entertain the geeky.
I think next time,
Yeah,
you should just go full on Tiny Tim.
I can do that.
Yeah. Hey, Chris.
Rodger, what's going
What's
on?
going on, Chris?
Guys, how are you?
Hey, first before we get this whole shindig started,
Yeah.
just an update on Ronnie Cobb. Ronnie Cobb, baby's doing well.
Yes,
Up to 3 pounds.
that's awesome.
Yeah, breathing on his own. Good job, Ronnie. We're so happy and proud for you, buddy.
Yep, stoked for you and your family. So, you guys keep doing awesome.
Well, just adequately. We don't expect too much out of you guys.
I expect a lot out of you guys. Just keep doing awesome.
All right. So, big news. Big news.
Shoot, what you got?
Solo.
Solo, Deadpool.
Solo's out.
Yeah?
Solo is out, and the fans are not happy.
It's not looking so hot.
Well, it's the second lowest rated Star Wars film on Rotten Tomato, which means it's just a little bit better than Episode 2 Attack of the Clones.
I was talking to a couple of people that had gone to see the movie. I'm boycotting it.
Yeah, because you're that guy.
Yep. And they said, once again, Star Wars is pushing political agenda.
Well, that's the new Disney motto. I mean,
Man, it's pissing people off, though, and it's pissing people off on both sides because they're like, people are saying it now, this is escapism.
Well, I think the big thing is, from what I understand, the guy that plays Han Solo does an amazing job.
Yeah.
Lando Calrissian, obviously, amazing job. Emilia Clarke does an amazing job. Woody Harrelson, amazing job. So it's not the actors in the movie. They're all amazing. But it's boring. It's
really
slow. Like it's the heist movie, but it's a slow burn.
I heard it was more of a Chewbacca movie.
Yeah.
That's kind of the feedback that's coming in from a lot of people.
Maybe if they were just into Chewbacca or Baka instead of Solo. Because you can't say Chewbacca. It's either Chewie or Baka.
They should have called the movie Let the Wookiee Win.
Let the Wookiee win. I'd have been in.
How appropriate.
I mean, they're not done. Like, Solo might be a trilogy. They're talking about possibly continuing the story of Solo up until the moment we meet him on A New Hope. A trilogy of Solo movies.
They need to stop
and
the
now
trilogy
we're getting,
thing now.
Why? Hold on.
I thought they were doing fun flavor films for between Star Wars movies.
You can still do that and just make a trilogy.
It's
the only reason you can't do a sequel to Rogue One is, well, everyone died.
Good.
Like, you can't do a sequel to Rogue
and that
One.
was a good
And
movie.
they did a sequel to Rogue One. It was Episode 4.
Yeah, A New Hope. They did it before the movie came out.
Yeah, so Rogue One's a prequel.
It was preemptive.
But you can still do sequels to Solo because there's a lot of questions that are still not answered from this movie.
Okay.
And maybe they'll get it right the second go around because Empire is a hell of a lot better than Episode 4.
I was talking to a customer about that the other day. Basically, there are two schools of people when it comes to the original trilogy, and you're either Empire or Jedi.
Yeah.
Nobody's like, oh, A New Hope is my shit. They're like,
New Hope's okay.
but that's not how it pans out. It's Empire or Jedi.
Well,
that's the question.
It's Empire. Jedi sucks. Jedi is the most insulting installment.
That's the question, though, because some people are like, fucking Jedi till I die.
No, it's the most insulting installment of the original trilogy. They reveal Vader's beautiful black facade to show that he's a feebled old white man.
Dang.
I watched Chasing Amy last night. Oh, real quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm watching Chasing Amy. You guys, if you haven't watched it, it is the best of the, in my mind, it's the best of the first 4 Jersey films.
Okay.
Because Jay and Silent Bob is kind of its own thing. And Clerks 2 is a sequel to Clerks. So it's the best of the 4. Chasing Amy, to me, is like it right there.
It's a good flick.
The scene where Ben Affleck and Joey Adams are shooting darts, okay? 2 people come out of the different bathrooms. One's a guy and one's a girl. But they come out of the wrong bathroom.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, like I'm watching it and like it says women and I see a guy walk out. And then a few minutes later on, they're talking about the guys making out on the car over there. And a girl walks out of the men's room. Something I had never noticed before.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Kevin Smith's making a new movie, by the way.
Which one?
Jay and Silent Bob reboot.
I did hear about that.
Yeah, it is going to be like he's making fun of Hollywood's reboot obsession by remaking Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Good.
Different script, but the same is how he put it.
What would be awesome is if he recast Jay and Silent Bob.
He's not. He said it'll still be him.
How funny would that be, though?
You know what would be even funnier?
Huh.
If we got Clerks 3.
Everybody wants it.
Where's
And
it at?
they talked about doing it as a series, too, for a little bit.
They already tried the Clerks series. It didn't work out so well.
Well, that was because that was a cartoon.
And it was still good.
It was good. However, the slot that it had occupied was a kid's slot, and that was not a kid's show.
It did not occupy a kid slot.
That show, didn't it come out as a Saturday morning
No,
cartoon?
fuck no.
Oh, I thought it was a Saturday.
No,
I
it was
remember
a
watching,
Wednesday night cartoon.
Because I remember watching that on a fucking Saturday after some
You must have DVR'd
bullshit.
that shit. You and
We
your,
didn't have DVR.
You had, I don't know what the fuck you're watching.
We
'cause
were poor, dude.
It came
Look,
on.
I still recorded shit on VHS.
It came on Sunday night on ABC for 2 episodes. I remember very well because me, my buddy Joe, and my high school girlfriend at the time all watched it.
Maybe I'm thinking Dumb and Dumber because they had similar
Didn't
animation.
know Dumb and Dumber was a cartoon.
They had a cartoon for it.
But yeah. So just do Clerks 3. Let's get it out of the fucking way.
It needs
already.
to happen.
Where were we? Solo, and I went on that
Solo,
tangent about Chasing
Clerks.
Amy. Which Chasing Amy is. I was thinking about this watching it last night. I was up till 3 a.m. watching movies. Chasing Amy was so far ahead of its time, but I don't think that movie would be made today.
No.
Like it does a very good job of delving into the LGBT community, but while poking fun at it. And I don't think you can get away. I don't think Kevin Smith could get away with that movie today.
No. No, probably not.
But it's so good.
It's a fun flick.
It's not fun. It's depressing.
When I say fun flick, I mean it's a good movie.
It's also
a
the
good
most.
watch.
It's also the most independent style of film he had. Because you watch that movie and it's like watching an independent film of that time.
It's weird how because that was like 99, right around there.
97.
97. Okay, so that was
98. Because they wanted David Schwimmer to play Ben Affleck's part.
Yeah, it's
So it was
somewhere
before,
in
it was
there.
before Armageddon.
Yeah, it's so interesting how much indie movies changed from then to about 2005.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like obviously, almost 10 years goes by. However, it's like they just the pacing of an indie movie really changed.
97.
97.
97.
No, okay, it's older than I thought.
Yeah, it's 97. It's when Kevin Smith was still dating Joey Laurie Adams. But she didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they hooked up during Mallrats.
Ooh. Which one is that?
That's the one. Joey Laurie Adams. That's Amy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he makes comments about how it was a lot easier to see Joey Laurie Adams make out with a chick than make out with Ben Affleck because it's fucking Ben Affleck.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
it's Ben Affleck before he got his teeth fixed. So it's like poor Ben Affleck.
It's poor Ben Affleck.
It's poor Ben Affleck. Well, think about it. It was 97, so it's before his career really took off.
I mean, he had already done Good Will Hunting, though.
No, I don't think so. I think Good Will Hunting came out after Chasing Amy.
96, I thought.
Hold on. Good Will Hunting came out in
I thought it was 95, 96.
97, the same year.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah.
Okay, so his career just fucking skyrocketed
because,
right around then.
Because Miramax was going to give Kevin Smith a lot more money than make Chasing Amy. And they said you'd have to hire David Schwimmer, and they wanted to fill the cast. And Kevin Smith was like, whoa, how about you just give me the $10 million I asked for, and I'll go do what I want to do.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So that's how Ben Affleck got in there, because he wanted Ben Affleck. He wanted Jason Lee in the movie, and Miramax did not.
Well, they're like, dude, we keep seeing your same buddies in all these movies.
Well, yeah.
And
Matt Damon.
Matt
Matt Damon made his Kevin Smith break in that movie.
That's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then fucking Matt Damon blew up, too, because of Good Will Hunting.
And Kevin Smith got a lot of cred for Good Will Hunting.
Did he?
Yeah, like, because they were saying you wrote this. And he's like, no, I didn't write it. I read it and gave a couple ideas, or a couple of pointers, but I didn't write the damn thing. That was all Matt and Ben.
Interesting.
Robin Williams. Yeah, Good Will Hunting's a damn good movie.
That is a damn good movie.
So, I watched Watchmen last night.
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't watched Watchmen in years.
Probably 10 years. Basically since it came out.
No, because I bought the director's cut, but I was flipping through and it was on HBO last night.
Okay.
So I was like, fuck it, I'll watch it. I watched Watchmen, and I'm getting geared up for the new show. So the new show that they're doing on HBO is apparently not going to be a rehash of Watchmen. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a continuation, but not a sequel. It's how they're explaining it. It seems very weird. But it won't be an adaptation of the 12 issues. It's going to be moving on.
It's going to be its own thing.
Yeah, the events in the comic happened. So, and they're moving on. So there's going to be new characters. We're going to see where the old characters kind of are.
Is this in any way based off what Alan Moore had written, other than it's the same universe?
No, but the writer of the show wrote a letter to Alan Moore, because apparently there's a whole article that I'll get, or a whole letter I'll post up later.
Okay.
Explaining like his relationship with his father and Watchmen, and how he had turned down writing this TV series 2 other times before. And he wrote this whole letter to Alan Moore, and he wrote this letter to the fans, explaining, what he's doing with Watchmen. And he says to adapt Alan Moore's Watchmen is here. It's unfilmable. It's dumb. You can't do it. It's a disgrace to what Alan Moore did. So he's moving on from that, and apparently Alan Moore might have wrote a response, but he's keeping that hidden. He basically begged for Alan Moore's permission to do this, but
Alan Moore is so fucking burned by what has happened to his shit through Hollywood.
Well, Watchmen's not a bad movie.
No, it's not at all.
No, Watchmen's actually...
That's actually one of the closer adaptations that we've got of a comic book to a movie.
We got more action than we got in Watchmen, and the characters were diluted.
The characters were less diluted, extreme.
And...
So one of the things that we have to look at, too, though, if we would have put the extremes that there are in the original Watchmen comic in the movie that came out in 2007 or 8 or whatever, I don't know how people would have felt about that.
Well, that, and they also they boiled the characters down to their bare minimum. They in the book, they're these 3-dimensional, fully fleshed out characters, and in the movie you just get the one side,
Yeah.
Silk Spectre's unsure of herself. But Asmodeus, his plan in the Watchmen movie and the comic, the movie, we'll talk the movie, is to obliterate pretty much half the planet to ensure world peace.
Yeah.
That's his plan.
Very Thanos of him.
That was my thought watching that movie. I was like, he's fucking Thanos. But he won.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he did it.
Didn't even need the stones.
Didn't need the stones. He just manipulated the blue penis to do his bidding.
That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
So he was able to trick the godlike character.
Mm-hmm. In the movie, into doing in the comic, it was a big giant squid, and it was just New York.
Yeah.
But still, causing mass casualties to bring world peace.
I was talking to somebody the other day about Watchmen because I was like, "Have you read it?" And he's like, "No." And I'm like, "You fucking should."
Yeah. Why are you wasting your life?
Well, so he's like, I'm into some comics and graphic novels, and I'm like, well, who do you read? What do you read? And he starts telling me, I'm like, do you read anything that Alan Moore's done? Because you have to.
Yeah.
You should. You fucking should.
Should you, like, do we put Alan Moore on a pedestal?
No.
Like, Watchmen's good.
Killing Joke is amazing.
Yeah, okay, that's 2.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
That's okay.
It's good.
I mean, the movie, I will be honest.
I'm not talking the movie.
No, but I will be honest. The movie has destroyed League of Extraordinary Gentlemen for me. I can't even read the book and not think of that horrible movie that had Sean Connery quit acting.
Yeah, there was that.
Yeah, I can't.
There was, and they had.
And I don't blame Alan Moore for it.
They had the poor guy that was cast as the wannabe Johnny Depp. Do you remember that? What?
I blocked this movie out of my existence.
You nodded though because you knew exactly who I was talking about
I
because
they did
they spent their entire budget on Sean Connery.
Yeah, and then nobody else.
And then they were like, well, who's kind of like Johnny Depp but not?
Yeah, because Johnny Depp had an island at this point.
Oh, 2 of them, I'm sure.
Yeah, he was like the most powerful actor, and he has really fallen from grace, hasn't he?
I think he's doing a little better now. I think after that divorce debacle.
Well, not in the public eye. I just mean in actually making good movies. What was the last good Johnny Depp
Probably,
movie?
Fuck.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Probably the original Pirates movie.
Probably.
Isn't that bad?
Yeah.
No, that's a lie.
Because Lone Ranger, what?
He did a movie as the goofy detective that shows up in God damn it. It was an indie film though. It wasn't a big budget film. Fuck, what was it called?
The Return of the Pink Panther? Inspector Clouseau?
It was like Mergoso or something. It was some weird thing. But basically, he plays a goofy detective in those Kevin Smith flicks. You know who?
Oh, yeah.
So he basically did a whole movie as that character, and it's a little indie flick, and it's fucking hilarious.
Because Kevin Smith saw the movie and brought him in for the
to play that character, basically.
The Canadian trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which we're still waiting for Moose Jaws?
So that, Moose Jaws. So that was probably the best recent one that I've seen. But, I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean was probably the last, good.
Yeah, because Lone Ranger bombed.
That movie
even the
sucked.
sequels, even the Pirates sequels haven't done so well.
I'm not even talking, do they do well? Is it a good movie? No.
Keira Knightley is what made the first Pirates good.
I don't know. Davy Jones was cool in the second one, I guess.
Yeah, the second one wasn't bad.
It
but
wasn't
after
bad.
that,
it really fell off. The third one and all the...
Well, the second one did the same fucking thing The Matrix did, which was end on a to be continued thing. And that is the worst thing to do in a movie, because you never know. You never know if your movie is going to get picked up for a sequel.
If you've got the mouse behind you, man, you know.
So Netflix is worth more than the mouse, apparently.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, okay, think about it. Netflix, every month, how many million subscribers do they have?
Uh-huh.
Everybody gives them $10 or more.
Or more, yeah.
Or more, because I pay 14, so I can use a couple extra screens. Do you?
No, I don't. Up until this year, I didn't pay for Netflix.
Okay.
Courtney bought a Netflix subscription for her mom, and I was like, all right, well, since we're paying for it, I might as well use your name.
So what's funny is, at first, everybody gets into Netflix with somebody else's account.
Right.
Hey, just use my shit. It's cool. And then you're like, dude, it's fucking $10. I'll just set up my own account. So we set up our account, and then we were the one that was like, hey, just fucking log into our shit. It's cool. And one night I went to watch fucking... TV.
And you couldn't
and
because
I couldn't. I was
someone
like,
was
these
watching
motherfuckers, and it's like, do you want to pay an extra $3 a month to
to
get a little more? And I was like, yes,
I do.
Yes, I do. What's funny though is all of the people that were leeching on my account, and I don't say that in a bad way, but the people that were using my account,
because they weren't leeching. It's not like they came in and stole your account. You said, hey, buddy, you go
let
ahead.
me help you out.
Use this.
They're not on it anymore, so I'm still paying this like a dumb shit.
Well, it's like Hulu. I don't have Hulu.
I use my papa's Hulu.
I use my mama's Hulu.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Hulu's good. I like Hulu.
I love watching Bob's Burgers on Hulu. It's up to date, motherfucker.
The only thing I don't like about Hulu?
What?
Commercials.
Oh, the commercials suck, man.
But
I got to watch all of Son of Zorn on Hulu.
Yeah.
And I love that show. Fucking love it. And they ended that motherfucker on a cliffhanger, and we're not getting another one.
No, you're not getting any more. The Exorcist is canceled.
Son
of Zorn is canceled. Brooklyn Nine-Nine was canceled. Now it's not.
That's actually a good show.
The Sci-Fi canceled The Expanse. Amazon's picking that up.
Amazon is brilliant.
I think give Amazon another two years or so, and Netflix might be in trouble.
If Amazon's doing it right, though, they're going in and picking up shows that other people are ditching.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Because there's already a following there.
Yeah, and The Expanse is one of Sci-Fi's highest-rated shows since Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
So it's not a show that didn't have the fans. It just cost a lot of money to make. And
fucking Amazon has a lot of money.
And Amazon's like...
Order fulfillment, bitches.
What do you got? What do you want?
No, I love Amazon.
Yeah? Yeah, no, it's weird to see where TV's going.
It is. Everything is about that monthly thing. But, if you really think about it, who was really hammering that out first? And it was fucking video games figured that out first.
Yeah.
You had WoW and shit like that. That was like, hey,
pay us $60.
$15 a month.
Pay us $60 to buy the game.
And then $15 a month to play it.
Because we have to host our servers.
Fucking brilliant. That is the winning strategy.
Well, was Evernight free?
EverQuest.
Was that
EverQuest.
free?
I think that was free.
So it was you pay for the game and then you play
and then you
free.
got to play.
Yeah, okay. So fucking WoW was just a greedy bastards. Blizzard was just greedy fuckers.
They were fucking brilliant.
I've been playing a lot of Neverwinter Nights, the D&D MMO.
Yeah.
On the Xbox.
Is it good?
It's okay. It's not terrible. I'll say this, unlike Star Trek, when I play Star Trek online, I'm playing the D&D game and I'm getting requests to join people's parties. I'm like, fuck you.
We need to stream some shit on Twitch soon.
Matt Trunk's streaming shit on Twitch.
Yes, he actually he started liking the page and stuff. I guess he figured he needed to start marketing.
Do you know why?
Well, yeah, he wants our people.
No, here, I'll tell you the exact quote. I got this conversation pulled up right here.
Oh,
I want to throw Matt Trunk right under the bus. Hold on, let me pull it up here on my Facebook messengers.
Because I respect it if it's like, hey, man, I want to do some cross promotion. I fucking
no.
get it.
Oh, no.
Because we're in that business.
Like, I haven't heard from Matt Trunk in a year and a half. All right? He hits me up Thursday, 10:53. I'm leaving here. I'm leaving North Central.
Did he want us to sponsor him?
And no, he goes, hey, follow me on Twitch, please. And I was like, you know what? I'll make a deal with you. I will follow you on Twitch, but you have to like Entertain the Geeky.
No, he has to fucking subscribe
Subscribe.
to the podcast.
Oh yeah, no, that was
he
part of the
downloads
thing.
it. Okay.
Yeah, that was part of the thing. But yeah, I was like, yeah, you gotta throw me love. I'm not throwing you free love, Matt Trunk. You gotta throw me some love.
I respect the guy for fucking. You send the message, hey, help me out. Subscribe to this.
So I ran
It's part of the game.
I ran a D&D game up. I've been running D&D up here. By the way,
We're at North Central
we're at
Hobby,
North Central Hobbies. They're kind of going to be our studio for a little while.
which is awesome.
Like big shout out, thanks Bell and Dennis. It's nice. It's quiet.
Old school hobby shop.
Like
Very fun.
they don't. They're an old school hobby shop, and I think I want to see if I can get Bill on the show one day
Yeah, that'd be great.
to talk, because he's been in the business since he was a teenager.
Yeah.
So I'd love to hear what he like, just the state of hobby industry as a whole. And I'd like to talk to him about that. But I've been running D&D up here on Thursday nights. Last session, now the group is fucking 9 people,
Okay.
almost 10. Like we're fluctuating between 9 and 10 players.
That's good, though.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's a hard fucking group to run.
That is a hard group to run.
And
It's a healthy player base, though. That's
it
what that
is a
means,
healthy
and
player
that's good.
base, but it's a hard group to run. I'm not complaining about that. I ran a session that had no combat with 10 players, and it was very weird.
How'd they feel?
They loved it.
Good.
Like there was potential for combat. Like, so I was working on the adventure, and it was basically a couple adventures ago. They went to this town. They saved this ancient artifact from the grips of Drow and everything else. What's up?
No, we'll get it in a minute.
No, get what? Let's go ahead and get it now.
Your mic.
Yeah.
Could you? Because we don't want the wire resting like that. So yeah, pinch that and just push it up just a touch. You're
There you
good.
go.
There we go. Beautiful.
All right. So, where was I?
Stop.
Collaborate
no, you're
and
good.
listen.
We're good.
All right. So a couple of adventures ago, they had to go save this ancient artifact that would destroy the town if they didn't return it. This session was all about what the artifact means to the town. So it used to be every 7 years that they'd have to
Very
sacrifice.
Curse of Strahd. There.
Right. Every 7 years, they had to sacrifice 7 souls. So the adventure starts with them having dreams of certain victims, and as it goes on, they find out that the 7 years have been getting closer and closer, and now it's like every 6 months. And the Duke, the magistrate, and the town wizard that they just met is involved in this.
Oh shit.
So they go to investigate, and there was so many ways they can go. I was thinking they were going to go Kill Bill style and just knock one person off.
Yeah.
Because they had 7
Send the
days
message kind of thing.
Well, no, and they had 7 days to stop this curse to save the town. 7 days to save the 7 souls or whatever. So they're investigating the wizard first, and they go underneath his tavern, and the rogue botched
a stealth check.
No, yeah, kind of a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
She was going to pick up the book that had all the information on the article.
Oh God.
And she went to pick it up. She saw that it was trapped, and she went to pick it up, botched it. Now only 3 members were there, so there's fucking 7 other group members that are just dicking around doing other things at this moment. The trap was instant sleep gas. Those 3 people wake up, and they're chained, and they're now part of the sacrifice. So the session went from information gathering and one-on-one to
get out of prison.
oh shit, we have to save our fucking group.
I love it.
Which turned them away from the sword, like let's just go in swords blazing, to hold on. Let's go and talk.
We got to figure this one
And
out.
I went, holy fuck. So the bard like walked in, fucking rolled a nat 20 on his persuasion check, spun this epic tale on how there's a graveyard filled of fallen heroes that are turning in their graves because of the shit you're pulling here. And the fucking bard, just epic shit goes down to where the Duke's like, you're right. You have 6 days to figure out how to stop this. And they figure out, which is the only way to stop it, is you had to cleanse the artifact in the blood of a pure man, which they thought was going to be this knight that tipped them off.
Yeah.
And they go to get the knight who had killed himself because he dishonored himself by betraying the Duke and all that. And the Duke's like, no, he's not the most pure man. He's a warrior, and he followed his king's orders. But in war, we know there are things that aren't very honorable. I know who the most honorable man is. He brings his son in. And he goes, my son has fought many battles, but he's never crossed the line. He's never taken the life of an innocent. And he's always shown mercy to the ones he's defeated on the field. This man is pure. his son has to kill himself. And the group was like, shit.
So, did you make him kill himself?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Duke's son did it like without question. He was like, yeah, to save my town, this is what I do.
Nice.
Like, he slit his throat, bled all over the artifact, and then, like, slowly disappeared.
Oh, God.
And the group, like Kevin, level 1 was here, and he was like, holy fuck.
Heavy.
And, like this is a group of, like, 18, 19-year-olds. They're like, oh, shit.
So, how many first-timers are in this group?
4.
That's awesome.
4 first-timers.
Those guys are probably shitting
And
themselves.
and every fucking session has been, here's a combat, teaching them the rules of the game.
Yeah.
And this was the first session where they, like, everyone
Where they
played,
got to role play.
and everyone played their part. The fucking rogue was a rogue, disarming traps, doing things. The bard was bardic. The paladin was doing, like, amazing religious things. It was awesome. I walked away from that session fucking stoked.
You've called me stoked after 2 sessions now.
I need to find another DM though, because it's getting kind of big.
It's on Thursdays.
From 7 to 10.
I'll ask around.
7 to 10.
We've got so at Miniature Market they've got a super strong
Adventure League
with some good DMs there.
Who's there? Is Monty there?
No, Monty's not there.
Damn,
There's a fuck ton of dudes there.
I
Though.
miss Monty.
I
I need to go out there. What time does Adventure League start at Miniature Market?
6:00.
Shit.
If you show up, you're.
Could I get off at 5 if I headed straight there, but it's rush hour traffic?
You'd make it.
It'd be tough.
You'd make it.
It would be tough.
No, you'd make it fine. Check this out. So, the listeners can't see this, but I'm going to show it to you.
Put a picture up on the website.
We'll put a picture up. No more dipping.
No more dipping? You done with the dippy dip?
I'll dip, but
You like not dipping?
I like the way those are turning
Are
out.
these these are Pathfinder gobos?
Oh,
aren't
yeah,
they?
because they're my favorite.
Yeah, Pathfinder gobos are so like
They're fun.
I don't like Pathfinder as a game, but their goblins are so cute.
Their goblins are awesome, but
Like,
that troll.
they're adorable.
Do you see that troll? That's all part of this Frostgrave warband that I'm making.
Yeah.
It's got this evil gnome wizard and his apprentice, who's this other wizard with chains and stuff. A bunch of goblins, and then that troll is the barbarian for the group.
Do you spray paint these white first? It's
Vallejo primed.
Yeah.
So those are the deep cuts, and the deep cuts come pre-primed.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like those goblins.
Now I primed the I spray primed the big one with Army Painter primer, and I did it black.
Yeah.
And then I hit him with a blue base coat, and he turned out nice.
Yeah, I like black as a primer if you're using, darker colors. I just do.
It can look good. Now, we can have that conversation later, but I was telling somebody about painting, and I was like, yeah, if you're doing a face, I'm like, just fucking paint a black base coat on that shit.
Yeah, definitely. Faces are hard because, especially on like humans, because they're so small.
They can be stupid. Now, one of the guys that he comes up for Friday Night Magic, he actually works at Miniature Market's warehouse.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, I've got some Age of Sigmar guys, because I told him I was going to end up buying an army of those so I could paint them, because I'm like, I just want to paint these guys. And he's like, dude, I've got a full set of them that you can just have. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, because Age of Sigmar didn't do well and no one's playing it.
I don't give a shit.
Shadespire's
really good.
Shadespire is really good.
And it's the Shadespire set.
Yeah.
So I can play Shadespire.
You can. Shadespire's good.
And I want to paint these guys black.
I just want to play Blood Bowl.
Do it. Blood Bowl, they're doing a tournament soon.
Like look up there. There's a copy of Blood Bowl right there, ready to go. I just want to play Blood. I want to get a Blood Bowl league started.
That would be fun.
It is.
That would actually, Guild Ball is pretty similar. I think we talked about that.
Guild Ball is very similar, but it's not Blood Bowl.
It's got a good following though.
It's not fucking Blood Bowl.
And you can get the book for $5.
Yeah.
Ding.
Blood Bowl right there.
That's fair.
Right there's Blood Bowl.
All right. So, guys, I want to leave you with some homework here because now we're just kind of rambling.
Have you not listened to our show before?
It happens. Go to entertainthegeeky.com. There you can find all of our social media and all that fun stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. You know who we are. We want to know who you are. Yeah, man.
Hey, big shout out to Miniature Market for letting us
hosting our event. Yeah,
like letting us come there and play some games.
That was a blast, by the way. So
I didn't mean to cut off. You'd step on
your
grass
that was perfect. I'm glad you said something because 3 people walked away with free games that
Yeah.
are regular $60 or more.
Yeah.
Um,
We're going to do one not next month, but
Joe
the month
Moore
after.
got the game he wanted, which was amazing.
Yeah. I definitely ran the good game that
Oh,
day.
you did,
That
for
game.
sure.
Fire and Axe was amazing.
That's a cool game. And
I really wanted to play Fresco. But like when we finished Fire and Axe, I went to go smoke and I came back. I was like, all right, we're good.
you didn't miss out on much. Like, it's not a bad game by any stretch.
But it seems like a game that might be up my alley.
You would like it.
Yeah.
You would like it. And
Now-
for the price that it's at right now.
Oh yeah, it's worth
I mean,
it.
you can't.
No,
beat
I'm
it.
thinking about going up there and picking up all 3 of those games because even the darkest. It was really funny seeing Jason. Because, like, on the car ride out there, Jason was, like, going, this game is not good, this game is not good. You know, like, just going, this game is not good.
Yeah.
And then he plays it, and while he's playing, it's like, yeah, it's not so good. It's not. By the end, he goes, there's a lot to the game that's really good.
Well, there's a bunch of redeeming mechanics, and I think there were just too many mechanics for Jason.
Yeah, there was, but
that's not saying Jason's incompetent.
No,
There's too many.
But hearing
too many
Jason's
things going on.
opinion change from before he started the game until the game was over was amazing.
That's why you should play games.
You should always
You
play games.
fucking play them.
So, yeah.
So yeah, go to our website, social media, all that fun stuff. Also, new sponsor here. Okay, you guys ready? Go to heroicgearstore.com. They run a bunch of specials, and by they, I mean me, because I started that one.
I wouldn't say that you started that one. I would just keep that under the table there, buddy, because now it just seems like they're patronizing you even more.
I don't care. Go to heroicgearstore.com. Basically, what we've got there is a bunch of geeky stuff, a bunch of fun shirts, all kinds of good stuff. And there's a bunch of... I'm giving away the One Ring right now. I'm giving away time turners from the Harry Potter flicks. So go get yours while they're free. You got anything?
No, I got nothing.
Guys, as always, stay geeky.